Hey, how you doing there? This is G with Allastrology, back with another episode of your free astrology readings, where we give you relevant, real information to help you guide through the waters of life. Okay, we're going to start off with a birth date and time. This is the chart for April 18th, 2001. April 18th, 2001, 11:11 a.m. Let me take a moment to say right here and now that if you are brand new to this channel, here at Allastrology, we give free readings. At any time you need more information, we'll call that an extended reading. You go down below, hit the subscribe button, and you contact us. Let us know that you, first of all, want a free reading, or that you already are a subscriber and you want to do an extended reading. And I'm just going to put it out there to let you know that these extended readings are way more affordable than you'd think. Okay? Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes of the whole reason we do this. April 18th, 2001, 11:11 a.m. Okay. You are shining bright. Bright, bright, bright. You have a few things going on that are you're going through a phase right now of professional self-discovery. Professional self-discovery. What I love about this, what I'm looking at, is that you haven't really even hit the pinnacle of that yet. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to just try to touch the surface here, because actually there's a few really cool things that my eyes being drawn to simultaneously in your chart here. And by the way, this is nothing more than me looking at what I call kind of like a blueprint. A lot of people use that word. I don't really like to use it, but I'm just calling it a life map. Okay? Life map. These lines, these glyphs, these symbols are nothing more than energy. And through years of study, you understand what these things mean. They all have traits, qualities, and characteristics. And so what I'm looking at right now is that you are in a time in your life where you are going to be on top professionally. You are on the world's stage right now, so to speak, which means you're going to be highly visible. It's like the star in the sky. Everybody, all they have to do is look up and bam, bam, there it is. The really cool thing about your life map is you not only have the star of your sky up there, but there's another spot in this reading, in this map that I'm looking at, that you carry another significant point where you also carry the brightest star in the sky, seriously. So with that combination, well, here's the best way to put this. You came into this life. Every life is a karmic life. Karmic is not a bad word. It just means I have come here to do this. I have come here. It is time for this deed to be done. It is time for me to receive this. It is time. I don't want to break down it in the details any further on what those things mean. But what's cool about this is that for you, where your other significant brightest star shines, it is right, it's at a very important point in your chart. It's a point, it's kind of like a destiny point, so to speak. And you're going to be given the assistance, in other words, and you're going to not only be given the assistance to complete it and fulfill it, because this is a destiny. This is something you chose to come in and do, but it's for the greater good of all involved. And that's what's beautiful about it. And it's very feminine, very feminine. And so I am really getting really more and more excited about this as I'm looking at this, because in our world right now at this time, there is a feminine acknowledgement and reverence that's lacking. And for an individual, any individual who's got these sort of markings in their chart, especially your birth time alone, 11/11, a very strong potent number. If you know anything about numerology, look into it. Again, contact me. Let me know if you want to do an extended reading on this. We can definitely go deeper because there's so much here. But know that, please keep purging forward. Keep going. And I know you will, because I see that starting new projects that are like up there. What I mean by up there is on the world stage, meaning all everybody has to do is look up and you're going to be there. That excites the crap out of you. That's your job, starting new things. That is your job. That invigorates you. That is how you get your vitality. And communicating. Very fiery communicator. And it involves self. But the beauty is you are learning that you can be the one in charge. You can be the one out front. You can be the initiator, because this is what this energy is, the first one out of the gate. But you're learning that to do it this way effectively, you need a team. You need people behind you. And that, the best way to say it is, you already know this. You came in already knowing that kind of information. You have some very sweet aspects. I'm going to put it like that. One thing I want to mention, because I got to keep track of my time here. I tend to ramble on. One thing I want to mention, because I've just been mentioning all really awesome, like holy crap type things. And every chart has a lot of really awesome holy crap type things that we all want to hear about. But I want to try to give you a well-rounded thing out. And it's not like, oh shit, here comes the bad stuff. Not at all. This is more of a way for me to give some, just to give some confirmation as to the validity of what I'm doing. The validity of this art, and the belief for you to see and to feel and to know and to let me know, is this shit, or is it legit, as I like to say. And from what I'm looking at, let me pull up one other little piece of data here that I have. It looks as though you had a physically rough time, and it would have began and it would have pertained to your health. And it started around about 12, 13 years old. You know, that might actually be too young. Let me restate that, because actually it's 2019 right now. So really the highlighted points for your health would have been, and when it first began in 2016, October of 2016, there was probably something going on below the surface that was hard to find and figure out what the hell was going on. And then other things occurred, and actually something a little bit more obvious came about. So this all lasted October 2016 to like February, the end part of February 2017. Health issues. And some of those things also involve some deep emotional wounds that you've carried in either from early childhood or from a previous life. And these deep emotional wounds would have concerned things of your health, your well-being, your physical body, maybe overthinking, self-criticizing, and there's a positive aspect to this, though. You have the ability, when it comes to thinking and thinking about health and emotions, to be very optimistic, which is really good. But you also will have a knowledge about you, about something about medicine, law, beliefs, religion, philosophy. There's something about you where you're going to fold that into your work. That's kind of part of your work. You know, you have what they would call knowledge. Okay? So it's not just about a belief system, it's about being a wise individual, actually, and understanding the greater whole. and incorporating that into the work that I was talking about, being up there, being on the world stage, right, and making money, because you've got some other things going on here where you're going through that time right now where you're in the money type of thing, and that's going to keep going. And then we go through cycles, and that's what these things are that I'm looking at. It's a study of cycles. So we go through the high times and we go through the not so high times. Okay. So if you want to hear more about this, because I'm definitely at my time here. If you want to hear more about this, if you want me to go ahead and dig deeper into your energetic print here, you reach out to me and let me know. All you gotta do is go down below, hit the link, subscribe. You know how this rolls. And comment, even if you don't want to dig deeper or whatever. Let us, hey, just give me a shout out. Let me know you were here at least. And then, of course, as usual, like I tell everybody, if you found something of value here, share. Take a moment, go hit that arrow down there and share the shit out of this. Thank you. Till next time, remember, all astrology, it's everywhere in life, people. Everywhere. Bye.